So the next question that we are doing is finding a pair where sum is equal to x. So in this case, let's take an example. Let's say 6 plus 14. So we are saying sum is equal to 20. Let's say we are searching for 20 and we want to figure out if there's two values, let's say 6 and 14, they sum up equal to 20. So 6 plus 14 is equal to 20, which is actually correct. Let's take another example. Let's say 4 and 10. So we are looking for 14. So we're looking for 14. So 4 plus 10, that'll actually be equal to 14. So it'll return sum. It'll return true. Otherwise, it'll actually return false. So we have written most of the part of this one in our code. So first thing what we'll do is we'll actually add this into an integer array. So this will be 8, no, 1 3 4 1 3 4 6 7 8 10 14 13 and 14. So we'll add them. So this will be 1 and then 3 and then 4 and 6 and then 7 8 and then 10 and then 13 and 14. So we'll actually have a sorted array. If we do an in-order traversal and we store the values inside an array, we actually get this value. Now this problem actually is a problem of finding sum of two pairs where sum is equal to x in an array, which is a simple one where we have a start is over here and end is over here, and we basically do that code. So let's see how we can write it in our code. Okay. So we'll go back over here and then we'll say public boolean find pair sum equal x, and we have integer x. Okay. So what we will do is we'll check the conditions. If root is equal to null, or we'll actually get the size of it. So first thing we'll get the size. So we'll say integer size is equal to size. So get the size of this this integer array. Then next what we'll do is we'll check if size is less than equal to 1, which means that there is only one element or 0 elements. In that case, we return false. Okay, so that condition is taken care of. Okay, so which means that we have more than 2 elements inside this tree. So we got the size. We'll create an integer array. Is equal to store, I think the store values in array. This should actually return us the array which is there. Next what we will do is we will actually figure out we'll actually so the values that it's stored, it's in sorted array, right? So it is the values is sorted right now. So now at this point of time, we will actually take an integer start and integer end, and then we'll say while start is smaller than end. What we are going to do is we are checking for the conditions. If ARR of start plus ARR of end is equal to sum or x, the value that we are looking for, we just return true. Okay, so there's only 3 conditions that can actually happen, and we'll return false from here. Okay, so only 3 conditions can happen. Else if so the second condition is ARR of start plus ARR of end is less than the value x. So if it is less than the value x, which means that we sum it up and the value is less, we'll say start plus plus, and in the end there's only one condition left. In that case we'll say end minus minus. Okay, and if it breaks out of the loop, we are returning false. So I think this should just do it for us. So what we will do is we'll go to the main, and we will comment this part. And I think we actually, in the init part, we will stop the init. So now that is not there. Okay, so now we come to the main, and then we'll create this tree. Okay, so this tree is created, and then we'll say bst, we'll say, and then bst dot find where sum is equal to x, and the x value is let's say 20. So 6 plus 14 is 20, so let's say 20. Okay, so that is equal to 20, and we actually do that, and then we say run, and it returns true. And let's say if we want to have a number which is not existing, let's say 34, it should return as false. So we run the main and returns false. So that is wonderful. If we come over here, we look at our code, which is over here. If this is not a BST, we can just still call this function, and then we sort this array. So arrays.sort and arr, and then we can actually do the same thing over there too. So this is another function which we actually we can do. I'll come back for the next video.